Hey everybody, I was just watching Kevin Smith, watching his reaction to the trailer. And even though I am not really set up to have the video play like over here or down here for trailer reaction, I noticed that there was another gentleman online. I forget the person's name. He was watching the trailer, and he didn't have that little thing at the bottom. So after watching Kevin Smith and talking about his love for Star Wars, everybody knows that, like, if anybody knows anything about Kevin Smith, director, writer, producer, all the way back to Clerks, to Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, to Chasing Amy, to Dogma, to Tusk, to Zach and Miri Make a Porno. Believe it or not, it's one of my favorite films. To Clerks 2, to now Jay and Silent Bob reboot, Mallrats, one of my favorites. I loved everything that Kevin Smith has done, and his fandom, his open fandom of everything Star Wars. It made me decide to go on ahead and do another trailer reaction. Even though I've watched this trailer over and over and over again, I figured, why not? Why don't I just do it? Why don't I just go on ahead and just watch it again? Now, like I said, this is live. If you were watching this and it's not live, know that it was taped live, and I did not do the editing and everything, because you know how I usually do. I usually do my trailer reactions and I have the video playing down here. But my computer is so vulnerable at this moment that I don't dare try to do anything at the moment, to try to do any productions or anything like that. But anyway, we'll be getting a new computer soon, hopefully maybe in November. But after watching Kevin Smith and how he felt about it, and how his emotions, and how I remember the time where he talked about what happened when he was on the set of The Force Awakens, and JJ and his people actually thought Kevin Smith was somebody else. But when they found out who he actually was, when he got there and said, "Oh, okay, all right, we know who you are," and they showed him around, and they made him sign a non-disclosure, an NDA, non-disclosure agreement, which means that you can't tell anybody what's going on, what you saw. Come to find out that JJ did it for him again with The Rise of Skywalker, and he had said that the ending of the film is going to blow your minds. What I'm concerned about, though, is that, with the recent news of there being reshoots and that the ending was changed at the last minute and everything, I'm not going to believe anything until I actually get actual confirmation and actual information about that. So, oh, by the way, if you're wondering what this video game is, it's called Black Widow. This was released back in, I think it was 1982 for Atari in the arcades. I finally got a new copy of the Atari Anthology, because guess what, y'all? My Xbox 360 doesn't play discs anymore. So, and I had this game for it. So I went on ahead and went on eBay and I got the Atari Anthology. This has all the great Atari arcade games back in the 80s, plus the Atari 2600 games and everything. But it plays better. The Atari 2600 plays better on the Atari 2600 flashback that I have down here that you probably can't see. I'll show you the joystick though. So anyway, I am rambling, I know. So this took a little break, but we're gonna watch the Star Wars trailer. As the title says, for the umpteenth time, we're gonna watch it right now, okay? For the umpteenth time, we're going to watch it right now. So here we go. We're just going to click it. And it says that this will play after the ad. Oh, my God.
She wanted a roommate who could help with the cooking, but she wanted someone who loves cats. So we got Chris.
I'm watching an ad right now.
Geico to help with our renter's insurance.
Dinner's almost ready.
Thank you so much.
Okay, now, here we go. Here we go. Lucasfilm. Now Kevin said that was the helmet from A New Hope. That doesn't look like the helmet from A New Hope. Not at all.
Feeling. The force runs together.
Oh, what's I mean? Okay, so I got a good look at Finn. Has like little twists, little dreads there. Rose Tico, welcome back. Bump the haters. Look at that.
Keep telling me they know me. No one does.
Come through.
Yeah, he looks evil. I love the scene with in the throne. Oh, look at all the ships, and you see the ghost in the background.
Is your undoing.
Oh,
What are you doing there, 3PO?
Taking one last look, sir. At my friends.
oh. Yes, see how they're running down. Oh yeah, when they're running and gunning, and the music.
Your destiny.
There's something beautiful about this. The music and the horses. And the battle. This is going to be an epic battle.
The force will be with you.
Always.
Oh man. Oh boy. Everybody has their opinion about things. You know, people, they have strong opinions, and you know, they rant about stuff, and I don't know if they do it for viewers or whatever, or to try to sound cool. It's always cool to rebel against things that are popular and everything. And then you got these fans that call themselves fans. I'm not going to doubt their fandom or anything like that, but when you feel it in your soul that something is right and that something feels good, you just go with it. I teared up again. The music, the way the Star Wars theme was slowed down and made so emotional. And there was something about the horses. I don't know what it was about the horses when the heroes were riding those horse-like creatures across I guess it was a Star Destroyer. There was something beautiful about it. There was something emotional. It was like a combination of I kind of felt like I was on a theme park ride for a minute there, a little bit. I felt like I was on a Disney theme park ride, you know, with Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. I mean, that's what it felt like. It felt that like that excitement of being at oh man, I'm choking up, y'all. This is the first time you guys are ever going to see me emotional like this. And the way 3PO said, my last look at my friends, that said something to me. I mean, you got to understand, I've been a fan since way back. Maybe the reason why some of these people complain about things so much is because maybe they weren't there. Maybe they didn't experience the beginning. Maybe they didn't experience the wonder. My mother, when I was a kid, she bought me my first 2 Star Wars action figures was Darth Vader and a Stormtrooper, because that's all that they had. And I'll never forget, I was playing with them. We went to Bob's Big Boy and we had dinner. And that to now, it's big. It means a lot. I don't know if George Lucas will ever see this, But thank you, man. Thank you. And I thank God for you for having the vision and the fortitude to bring your vision to life. Thank you to those folks at 20th Century Fox years ago when nobody else gave George a chance, and you did, and look what happened. You know, thank you to every person that has ever been on his set that helped him with his vision for all the Star Wars films, even the prequels. You know, I know a lot of people didn't like the prequels, but whatever. They were Star Wars and they're canon. Nothing you can do about it. I want to thank everybody, you know, even in Disney. You did what you could. And I think that you did all right. Personally, I think you did all right. Thank you for bringing Star Wars, I feel, to another level, to a different level. You know, Dave Filoni, God bless you, man. You're doing good. You're doing good with what you're doing with, you know, with Rebels and everything else that you're doing, and they're allowing you to direct an episode of Mandalorian. If anything, I hope the Star Wars franchise falls into your hands for future films. That's what I personally hope for. Jon Favreau, I would love for them to put I'm glad that they put the Mandalorian in your hands, and also Kevin Feige. Kevin Feige, I really, you know, you did a marvelous job with the Marvel films. Just make sure that you have that love in there that we clung to all these years. You know, pull George Lucas on board. You know, get his reaction and his ideas. You know, let him have some input. Because guess what? People were all mad at George Lucas for what happened with the prequels. And then when JJ and Rian Johnson got a hold of him, guess what? We were crying for George Lucas to come back. No, not me. Y'all were crying for George Lucas to come back. So, man, we're coming to the end of an era. I don't know if Star Wars, I don't think, is going to disappear, because you know, they're going to be doing more stuff. They're going to be doing stuff on the Disney Plus channel, and let's just see what happens from here. So when Rise of Skywalker, we're a little more than a month away from seeing Rise of Skywalker. I'm looking forward to it. Rouge is looking forward to it. We're both looking forward to seeing it. And we're going to ride this out. And I'm probably going to take the next few weeks and watch some Star Wars films and just get myself excited all over again. And keeping it positive, keeping it fun, like I tried to do with Monthly Blaster. Hopefully that show will come back. I don't know when. I have fun doing it, but it does take a lot of work. So I love y'all. Listen, I love y'all to life. To all my Star Wars fans, let's try to see if we can work together. You know, let's agree to disagree. Let's enjoy the film for what it is, and let's look forward to more stuff. All right. Love y'all to life. You just spent a little time in a dimension of random geekiness. I'm HB Gibson, and I'll see you next time.